You're on mute.
Good catch. How about that? Good morning, guys. Welcome to our call. So we're going to get this thing kicked off right now, and we appreciate all of you joining us. We know it's a busy scheduled day for everybody with their families, so we will be straight to the point. We're going to go through the presentation today for all the new people joining us, and of course to tell you all about Avazoo and why the benefits of joining us. So my name's David Cutler, and I'm actually the COO of the company. And with us today, we have a couple of individuals that are always my support team. Justin, who heads up player support, Paul, who's head of operations, and Elias, who takes care of our Spanish community. Unfortunately, today we will not be breaking throughout the presentation to go into the Spanish part of the program, but we will be providing this PowerPoint presentation that Elias will convert over for a Spanish presentation as we move forward. So first of all, what I want to do, guys, is I want to tell you all to just kick back and relax, right? Don't get too relaxed, because we're going to be talking about a lot of interesting things over the next few minutes. And again, what we've realized is, without a doubt, there is a lot of information that we're going to be covering with you. Today normally is a Q&A. Okay, today is where we normally answer a bunch of questions that people have attended over the week, and we normally get into some kind of updates. What we're going to do is bypass the updates today, and we're going to go through a PowerPoint presentation that I put together yesterday afternoon. So it's the first time I'm going to go through this, guys, so I'm most probably going to make some changes. If any of you wrote presentation, you kind of do a slide, move on to the next one. So I haven't gone back to look at this. So what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be diving into our daily games, our weekly games, and our monthly games. For those of you new on the call, these are free games you don't play in, or you don't have to pay to play, should I say. And you're entitled to go through and win prizes all the way up to $50,000. So we're going to break that down into a slide a little later here so you can understand what the games are. We're going to be talking about the Mascot and how you can actually receive 10,000 company shares by developing a character and a name to the mascot. So that's pretty interesting. For those of you that know already about the $50 million bonus pool, there's a lot of money here to be awarded to different teams or individuals, that we're going to be breaking that down and showing you how that works. I'm going to be talking about our brand new resellers agreement. There's over $300 million up for commission. Just how much do you want of it, really, is what it comes down to. And then we're going to talk about an Avazoo reward program that you can participate in and get some incredible prizes, which you're going to see on the slide showing some of them. And of course, the last thing we're going to talk about, our legacy club. We are doing something new. We're doing a $1 billion raffle for charitable causes. And why not attach your name to that? Now, these subjects are going to take a lot more time than we have today. We don't want to drag you down listening to something you don't have an interest. So on Monday, what we're going to be doing is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3 p.m. New York time. We are going to have an hour on each subject. So Monday, we're going to start with the daily and weekly games to explain that in detail. So for those of you who have an interest and want to play for free and win money, you can join us on Monday and find out. If you're already playing in the game, then of course you don't need to attend it unless you want to. On Tuesday, we're going to break down the $50 million pool bonus, and we're going to get into the details of building your team, and that's going to be on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the new resellers agreement. I know there's a lot of excitement about that, and we're going to touch base on it today to give you a little bit of more of an insight. On Thursday, we're going to be covering the Mascot, the reward program, and of course the Legacy Club. And the Legacy Club is something very, very special. A lot of you aren't aware of that. Now, just for attending today, we've offered you all a free gift. Yep, it's a free gift that you can pick. So for example, when you see the resellers slide, there's a value to the resellers agreement, and you can pick that one if you wanted to be a reseller. There's 3 months in monthly subscription plan. That's priceless. What that is inside the app, coming very soon, we will be opening up all of the supporters. All of the supporters are our sponsors and supporters around the world that are branding or want their products seen or whatever it may be. You're able to go into the app and you're able to click on their link, and you might be able to get some discounts, but more to the point, you'll be going to be able to receive free additional entries. That's a $9.95 a month subscription. you are guaranteed up to 1,000 free entries a day if you decided to click and go through all of them. That is priceless because any one of those entries could be the $1 billion winner. So remember that. We're going to give you 500 free entries. If you've got on the call today and you really don't have a desire, but you popped on just to see about the free gift, then what's going to happen is you'll have the opportunity to just get 500 free entries. There are 3 free $100 tickets. They're ideal for holiday gifts, if any of you haven't yet. And if you wanted to change them $100 tickets up to $50 tickets, we would break that down so you can get 6 of them. But we would not go down to a $20 ticket because we want people to play in the games. Then, of course, we're going to talk about the 5 free spins. That if you wanted to increase your probability of winning in the weekly game, you can take that. That's for 4 weeks, and that can really increase your opportunity to win in a better prize. We're going to talk about 10 points going in the reward program, which is for the $50 million. So we'll cover that here in a minute, and then you can see why that may be good. A free prepaid virtual debit card, which includes 1 month subscription. That debit card is going to be good anywhere around the world. You'll be able to load it from different outlets in your own country. You'll be able to use it. It's where you're going to get paid your money to. It's going to go through a wallet. So that's a free gift. Instead of paying for that, you'll have the opportunity to take that. Or a complimentary seat. If you have not yet got one or you want to bring somebody with you, that's an estimated worth is over $3,500 at the main event. And of course, announcing the raffle winning live. You can go and say, hey, I would like to be up on stage and you want to be seen to the world. And you would go up and you would pick one of the winning tickets. And the last thing that I most probably would think a lot of people would take on is that there is luncheons and dinners that we have over 100 celebrities going to be at the main event. There's going to be a celebrity for all types of people, whether it's a singing celebrity, an actress, a celebrity, whatever it may be, where you'll be able to sit down and have lunch with them at a table of no more than 6, allowing you to get to know your celebrity. These are one of these you can pick just for attending today. Okay. Now, at the end, we are going to ask you for there's going to be a form to show that you attended. Justin's going to have a form for you at the end that all you're going to do is just put your name, your email address, and you're not even going to have to put your choice in today. Okay, so please don't put your choice in today. There won't even be an option that will be available for you to pick. The reason being is we're going to give you until the 15th of October. That's 1 week tomorrow, Sunday, for you to make the right decision. Obviously, we want you to join us Monday through Thursday next week to pick whichever you think could be one of the best supporting gifts for whatever you want to do with the company. So let's do this. Let's get this thing kicked into gear. We're going to start off with jumping into the daily, the weekly, the monthly games so we don't spend too much time here for everybody. So we're going to start and tell you about there are 3 separate games that we have. They are all free. That's the good thing about the game. So once you purchase a $20 ticket and higher, you'll be able to start participating in any of the games apart from the daily game. You must have a $50 ticket or higher to participate in that one. That's the only really requirement you must have on the daily game. The weekly game, anybody can play into that. A promotional ticket, a coupon can play in that. But unfortunately, the promotional ticket or the coupon ticket cannot play in the daily or monthly game. However, there's been approved opportunities for you to play in the daily game. If you go out and refer somebody today that actually buys a ticket, then tomorrow, 24 hours later, you'll be able to play in the following day's game. So you'll still be able to play in the daily games, even if you've got a promotional ticket or a coupon ticket. Basically, a free ticket doesn't allow you to play in the daily game unless you participate by referring somebody. The weekly game is totally different. Anybody and everybody we welcome to play into that game. The only thing you have to do is make sure your dashboard icons are all colored in. In other words, if you've got any gray icons on your dashboard, then that will not work. You will not be able to play in the game. And of course, the monthly game, which is the exciting game, we expect that to go up to $1 million in prizes on the monthly game. You'll be able to participate in that if you're a $20, $50, or all levels. And if you're a free person or a coupon person, then you can participate in it by having the subscription plan for the app. So you can still play in a monthly game. Basically, for $10, you have an opportunity to increase, get up to 1,000 entries each day, but at the same time, play in the monthly game. So it's well worth thinking about it. Let's break down the daily game a little bit more, just so you have a general idea of how it's going to work. There are 3 spin wheels in the daily game. The daily game, what it does, it starts off with $1,000 cash out of a $10,000 prize pool. So on the wheel itself, there are $10,000 in prize value. Then what happens is day 2, it keeps with the $10,000 in prize pool, but the cash prize goes up to $2,000. Then day 3 up to $3,000, and each day increases for 10 days till it gets to $10,000. So you can play in the daily game and win $10,000 if it's on the 10th day. Now, the bad thing is, on the 11th day, the $1,000 goes back, the $10,000 goes back to $1,000 and starts its cycle again. But the good news is the pool that was $10,000, it now doubles to $20,000. Now, what this does, guys, is the people that don't win the cash prize have the opportunity to get bigger and better prizes in the actual pool prizes. So cash is not always king sometimes. Sometimes having a car or $1,000 could be better for you, or the cruise rather than getting $1,000. Whatever it may be, it's divided by the pool, and that will go up 5 times. So again, the first cycle is 10 days, starts with $1,000, $9,000 others in prizes. At the end of the 10 days, it goes back to $1,000, and there is a $20,000 pool, and that will increase week after week or 10 days after 10 days up to 5 cycles. When it gets to 5 cycles, there is $100,000 in pool gifts on any given day that somebody can win. The only way it reverts back is if somebody wins the cash prize amount. So it's a pretty good, unique program. Now, it starts off where there's 100 people on the leaders board, move on to the second board. We expect that to go up to 1,000 people to give more people opportunity. And then when they go into the second board, they will spin off to bring it down to the top 3 players. And then in the the 3 top players, then you can go to see about getting the jackpot prize. Now, what's special about this, there's 50% of the wheel is in free entries, and they've got some pretty good size entries, and 50% in prizes. They're like gift cards, Avazoo items, you can get hats, you can get all kinds of stuff. And of course, what you're really looking for is the jackpot cash prize. Now, each day they will begin with 5 spins, and you'll be able to add to them spins by referral bonuses from posting banners in your social sites, or if you sell or refer any ticket sales. So it's pretty unique, and it's a daily game. It doesn't cost you anything to play in it. The only issue is you must be a $50 or higher ticket to participate in the daily game, unless you refer somebody. And if you refer somebody, you automatically get a pass for the next day to play in the next game. Now, the ongoing free weekly game we have now, guys, if you're not in it, you need to go to your dashboard. If you're a first time here and you want to start playing, then you need to get signed up. The only requirements to play in the weekly game is you must have all your icons on your dashboard. What are those icons? They're things like make sure you have your profile picture, make sure you like our Facebook page, make sure you like our YouTube page. Just very simple items. There is no cost to go through the dashboard to get yourself all set up. Even if you're in a restricted country, you will get at least 1 week free. So you're able to go in and play in the game and start building your entries for eventually when the game in that, or when the raffle opens up in that restricted country. Now, the games start always UTC time and end UTC time. They start at 1 minute past the hour, Wednesday morning of each week, and it ends at 1 minute to the hour of the Tuesday night of the following week. You're entitled to 5 free spins, which come with the game. And starting next week, we have something very special where there'll be additional spins added throughout the day at certain times. There'll be surprise spins. We'll add them maybe on a banner we put up, and we'll say, today post this banner and receive free entries and receive a free spin. post this sponsor link. So there is engagement. You get rewarded by spinning the wheel. Now, what we do is we take the top 5 from the weekly spin and we turn around and take them into a spin-off wheel, which has 40 different numbers on it. And then them numbers represent a different prize. The prizes change from week to week, depending on our sponsors and what people want to participate in giving money to make the cash prizes. This weekly game will eventually increase because we'll be taking additional money from ticket sales and increasing the cash prizes on there. So the prize minimum amount is $2,500 in cash, and the prizes go up each and every week, same as the other wheel does. Now, moving on to the referral bonus, because we wanted to share this with you at this stage. The bottom paragraph here, you will see that there is a weekly cash reward, which means, guys, you can actually receive money every week just by referring somebody. Somebody comes in and refers, plays and spins in the wheel and lands in the top 20. Then if it's number 1, they have the highest number, you will receive $20 as a referral bonus. Now, if you have 4 or 5 players in there, each number from 1 through 20, it reduces $20 to $19 to $18. If you look at the yellow column and the dollars next to it, you can see that. So, guys, all you have to do to make sure you receive that is refer a ticket that week. So the more you refer, the more people play in the game, and at the same time, the opportunity of you receiving cash increases week after week. So it's a unique program. Now, we also have referral bonuses in other places, which we'll cover a little bit later. One of them, obviously, is if you refer somebody, you receive $1 million. But you also now have the opportunity in your level of 10 deep that if somebody refers the winning $1 billion winner, you receive cash back for 10 levels for a referral bonus. So it's a very unique referral program. Again, we cannot get into all this and explain all of this to you in this Saturday's presentation. Let's move on to the monthly game. This one is very, very special. So it's going to create some excitement. It's going to create some disappointment. It's structured that it goes for 28 days. The first game will be kicking off on October the 18th, and it ends on November the 15th. You can find that on our website. It's all been updated on there last night. The way it works is very simple, same as the weekly game, in the sense that there is 2 boards that spin off. The first board, you have to get the highest number. So throughout the month, you'll be able to continue spinning, doing different things, and you'll let whoever the top 5 highest numbers go into the spin-off wheel. Now, that's where it gets unique. In the spin-off wheel, you only get 1 spin, and whatever you land on, you get that prize. However, if you have referred 3 referrals that month, you get an extra spin. And then you get 5 referrals, you get 2 extra spins, and 10 referrals, you get 3 extra spins. And this can be doubled. You can do this again and again. So in other words, if you get 6 referrals, you can get 2 spins. If you can get 10, and these are of $20, $50, $100, $1,500, or $2,500 tickets. Now, what's unique about this is you can stick or take the prize. So if you spin and you still have 2 spins left over and you win the jackpot prize, then the jackpot prize, you can take it. You don't need to spin. If you win, say, a T-shirt, you can spin again to get a bigger prize. Whatever you risk is up to you in that game. So you want to get as many spins that you can so that you can continue spinning again and again. Remember, all this is completely free. The monthly game will kick off. And again, there is the only qualifier on here. Unfortunately, there are no free tickets, promotional coupons that can participate in the monthly game. The reason being is we expect this to go to $1 million in a cash prize. We see that going very quickly. It'll increase from $50,000 up to $1 million. So we're taking a percentage of the ticket sales. Now, let's talk about our mascot. Rather than talk about it, I think the best thing to do is just share with you what we're looking to do. We're trying to find a name, but a character for our mascot. It's something new that Paul come up with. We love the idea. We've had a lot of people already starting to work on some great, unique concepts. And we're going to be giving 10,000 company shares of Avazoo. It truly makes you an owner of Avazoo, but it also makes you very, very wealthy. We expect the shares to go eventually at one time on our IPO, that 10,000 shares is going to be worth millions of dollars. So let's quickly show you the demo of the character so you can understand what it is. And we're looking for you guys to name him and put some kind of a character to him.
Hello, my brothers and sisters, my Avazoo family. I am the newest member of the family, and I am very proud to be here to help.
We can't hear the mascot now.
I'm proud when implemented on the websites.
You can't hear the volume, Justin?
People together with one love.
Okay, so guys, unfortunately, I don't know why that's happened. It's the PowerPoint presentation. We will put the link of the character inside the chat box here so you can see it on YouTube. Justin, can you make that happen, please?
Yes.
Great, perfect. So guys, what we're looking for here is very simple. We want that character or that mascot to have a character, you know, whether it's a woman, whether it's Spanish, whether it's an accent, whether it's whatever it may be, that this person or this individual mascot will be shared. So we're looking for some suggestions on that and how to do that. And we'll put the link in where you can email your suggestions. It's 10,000 shares, guys, based right now of what they believe the value is at $94 a share. That's nearly $1 million. That's a pretty good start. But as we do an IPO, that will be increasing. Right, guys, let's move on and talk about the $50 million pool madness. It truly is. Now, how do you qualify? There is no money out of your pocket, no monthly subscription that you have to participate in. All you have to do is share the mission of Avazoo with people you know and people you don't know. What will happen is when somebody buys a $20 ticket, you will get a point. Somebody buys a $50 ticket and it's got your referral, you get 2 points, and so on and so on. Once you get to 100 points accumulated, you're automatically put into the $50 million pool bonus. Guys, that's not a lot of tickets to get to 100 points. You sell one corporate ticket, that's 80 points right from the get-go. Once you qualify, you're now in the pool bonus. You cannot be taken out of the pool bonus, and you are guaranteed a dollar amount. I'll explain here in a very brief minute. Now, originally this was going to close off after 60 days. Now what happens is it's going to go until the end of the year. Today's date is October the 7th, which means you've got all of October, all of November, all of December to December 31st, when you have to be qualified, get the 100 points inside the pool. Pretty cool. Now, once you've got the points inside the pool, and you want to get as many as you can, because you're going to see week after week, you can increase. We're going to take whatever amount of points are in that pool on January 1st of 2024, and we're going to take them points and divide it by the $50 million. And that comes up with a value of what each point is basically worth. Now, what we will do is each week there will be a competition, and everybody and only the people in the pool participate in the competition. What they do is we take 20% of the pool amount of what people have in points in there, and we place that into a separate pool where people compete for it. What they do is the person that has the highest amount of ticket sales, referrals in that week, then what happens is they get a larger chunk of that 20% that's sitting there. Now, of course, some people may not sell it that week. That means they're 20% of the pool. If they had 100 points in there, they've now just lost 20 points, which means they've gone under the 100. If that happens, it is still guaranteed that they're going to get a cash prize of cash dollars because they participated in the pool. So this program, we're going to be going through in depth with you this upcoming week, so you completely understand it with a whiteboard, so you can understand how you go in and how you go out. 1 week you can go up, you could end up getting 60-70% of that 20%, or you could go down, but the following week you can bounce back, or you can also go down. So whoever's the person who's the individual that out is pushing the product will end up getting the highest reward, $50 million. That is a lot of money. Where does it come from? We took $1 off of each ticket and put it into the pool. So this money has to be paid out. It is a guaranteed amount. Somebody or lots of people working as a team can receive the larger chunk of that money. So guys, go to work on this. Make sure you understand how it's put together. And we will be going into depth with this next upcoming week so you can find out exactly how it works. It really is a great opportunity for a large chunk of income at one time. This will be paid out at the end, just like anything counts is once the last ticket is sold. You will not have to wait until the raffle drawing, because the last ticket is sold. We will be going ahead and dispersing the money, and everybody will have their money within 30 days. Guys, a great opportunity, $50 million, just by spreading the word, posting some banners, building a team. If you're any kind of a networker and you know how to build teams, this is a no-brainer for somebody to get involved. Right, moving on. We're going to be talking about the resellers agreement. The resellers agreement, there are two separate opportunities. There is a paid opportunity to purchase your resellers agreement, or you can earn it by doing referrals. So first of all, your level of payout goes 500 people below you. That means if you sign up Tom and Tom signs up Peter, you can do that 500 levels. And anybody on them levels, you're going to be receiving a commission from. So it's an awful good residual income. What also happens is you can go as wide as you want to. So it doesn't stop you. So it's like a uni level for those people who know how uni levels work. It also covers you for what you do through your resellers, like the AAP programs and other corporate accounts. So we're going to go into depth on the resellers. Now, if you decide that you just don't want to sell it, but you want to receive commissions, we have a program that is from $5,000 to $25,000. There's 5 different levels. What it does, it includes you for your own reseller's website. It covers you for corporate co-branding, any materials that we have, and you can use our name on your products. Now, why this is offered as a paid program is we've already had contact from some large corporations. Some of those corporations, big network marketing companies, that they just basically want to be a reseller. They physically don't want to sell the tickets, but they want to offer it to their members. So what happens is they come in and purchase a program, and if they want the maximum commission, they come in at $25,000, and then they go out and white label that basically to all of their individuals that then can make the commission. So it's a great resellers program. Again, we'll dive into this upcoming week. One of the good things about it is the amount of volume you win. If you sell the winning ticket in your resellers agreement, you've gone from $1 million to $3 million. If you got your $1 million tickets, second prizes, there's 100 of them, you now receive a $250,000 referral bonus, and any ticket winner of $25,000 and above, there is a referral bonus off of all those winners. So resellers agreement is very attractive. There's over $300 million available in commission. One of the good things is working with a team. We're taking 2% of your team as an override pool bonus. So whatever you do in your team, 2% will sit into a pot, and then that is divided between your active members. So everybody that participates in your team, just like the $50 million, will benefit from being part of your team. So again, it's all about team building, helping each other out. So that's a very quick look at the resellers agreement. Our reward program is unique. It's very simple. You don't pay to get in it like all of our programs. Basically what happens is here, reward, share our vision with people around the world, explain to them what we're doing, let them come in and purchase a ticket under your referral code. Once they do that, you obviously get 15 free entries. You have the opportunity of winning $1 million referral bonus because they win the $1 billion. So it's well worth doing it. But what it also does is put you into a reward program. And the top 1,000 people with the most referrals will have the opportunity to receive some form of a gift. Now, it starts, everybody has a cash prize. So the number 1 position is $1 million in cash, and the 1,000 position, you get $1,000. Okay, so in other words, from 1 to 1,000, there is a cash prize for everybody. However, it's not about the cash prize. Our reward program is unique, and it has everything on there from solar panels, scholarships, phone service, food baskets, all kinds of different items. And what we've done is we randomly pick numbers from in between the 1 and 1,000, and we've associated a prize to it. So even if you're on the lower level, like 907, as you can see here in the slide, you receive a new house. That's a prefabbed house that comes out to you, all set up, bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchen. You just unfold it and it happens. Guys, this is a great reward program, and you're not spending any money to get into it. All you're doing is spreading the mission, passing the word on. Food baskets, a food basket every 2 weeks delivered to you, a hygiene basket, scholarships for the kids. All kinds of different prizes are entered into this, and eventually we'll be adding more because of sponsors will want to give up sponsors. So guys, it's a no cost. It's very simple to jump in. The total prizes in cash going out is over $3 million. There's over $5 million in prizes. So make sure you get involved and make sure you think about this every day, because that reward program is very, very special. Now, moving on is our last thing that we want to talk about today. Is our Legacy Club. We have a program that's designed for you, and again, it's all about spreading the mission for Avazoo. It based off of what you do, what you participate in. It's not only based on just ticket sales or referrals. It's based on everything you do on your day-to-day, posting banners, supporting, engaging, showing up at events, etc., etc. Somebody that really wants to go up and beyond and be part of our family. What happens is you become a legacy for you and your family. For example, when we build a well, or we build a power station or a dam or just a school, that school could be named in your name. So when you have passed on, your great-great-great-grandchildren will know that school come from you because you participated in the first $1 billion raffle for charitable causes, allowing you to be known as a legacy being part of it. Guys, again, no cost for you to be part of this Legacy Club, something that you can kind of take home to the family and be very proud of. You've had a new highway somewhere in the world that it's got your family name attached to it. So it's very, very exciting. And of course, we want to start getting people involved in that. So let's quickly do a recap because of the time. Again, we promise to keep everybody down. 10 reasons why you want to think about being part of Avazoo. If you're not already part of Avazoo, and you want to become more engaged, these are most probably some of the reasons. First of all, $1 billion. That's a lot of money. Right now, we have a Powerball going off, and I think it's $1.4 billion here in the US, and people are standing in line. I think it was actually last night. It may be today. But people are standing in line around buildings buying tickets, and they're spending tens and 20s and hundreds of dollars. Where with us, one ticket, you can only purchase one ticket. You get free unlimited entries. You have a 1 in 3 chance of winning a cash prize. Think about that, guys. A 1 in 3 chance of a cash prize in some form. So there's only 50 million tickets worldwide. So you are limited to the amount of tickets, but we create the engagement, the excitement under the free entries. So you don't have any debt to worry about. You're not going to go out and start spending $100 this week on more lottery tickets, $100 a week after, and $100, and it keeps rolling over like it does in the lottery. So our raffle is totally different. You can play in weekly games, monthly games, daily games that pay up to $1 million. You can win prizes every single day. There is no additional cost to you. We have an exclusive reward program that we just discussed that you can have prizes that are literally a house. Where do you get that in any lottery unless you're buying the lottery tickets? And of course, this is life-changing when you think about what we're doing as a community around the world to be part of it. So that's something that you can hold your hat up high and say, hey, I'm part of that. And of course, if you're money-driven, there is a $50 million bonus pool for referring that you can get as much of that as you want to. I mean, literally, you can take the whole $50 million if you're willing to go out and put the work into it. So you have lots of other things. We have NFTs that can become collectible. You're going up on stage on TV. All this for as little as $20. Okay, remember our smallest ticket is a $20 ticket, and you can only buy one, all the way up to $100 as individual tickets. So, guys, there is a lot more to our raffle than anything else. Even if the raffle takes several months to sell out all the tickets, you benefit because you're in daily and weekly games. So, guys, make sure that you participate. Get your friends and your family, get your referrals in there, and obviously make a decision on what you want to do. Your next steps with us is very simple. It is a Saturday. We're going to open up for some Q&A. We're going to tell you what it is. Remember, you have until next Sunday night, 1 week from now, to pick your selection. This time next week, we will do the exact same present. Well, we won't do exact, but the presentation next Saturday will be very similar to the one you've just seen. So if you have some friends and family that you want to get engaged in this and become part of your team, you can have them join us Monday through Thursday on any of the calls to learn more about the products. You can have them come on next Saturday to see the presentation. And then on Sunday, you'll be able to make the decision of what gift you want. Okay, now we're hoping to have a form ready for you, which I'm going to check with Justin. But if the form is not ready, please don't worry about that, because it's next Sunday you'll be able to go in and pick. But if you're on this call today, and Justin, if you've got the form, we can go ahead and put the form. All we want you to do is put your name and address so we know you're here. We will take that form down directly after the call. So Justin, was you able to put a form together? Because I know it was short notice.
Yes, I have a form ready to go.
Excellent. All right, guys, so we're going to cover the Q&A. So hopefully you guys have picked up something. Paul, I don't know if you want to come in and add anything in reference to the mascot, but for those of you guys, you've got a general idea now of what Avazoo's all about. So, Paul, anything you want to add to the mascot at this stage, or are you all good? Is there any dates you want to share with people?
Yeah, we're going to close the mascot competition on the 31st. So that's a Tuesday. So you've literally got 4 more Tuesdays to go, and then it'll be closing out. And then we'll be looking at all the names and everything that's been put forward. We'll be sending them off to all the people like the religious groups and things like that, to make sure that none of the names that we pick mean anything in the language which is offensive to anybody. We'll then get a short list, and then we'll put it up for the vote. Like we were saying the other day, it might be a case of we like someone's name, but we prefer someone else's character. So please don't be offended if we don't pick all of your suggestion, that we split it down and have multiple people coming in and having a character from one person, a name from another person, maybe even an outfit or something like that, because we're getting some really, really good suggestions.
Cool, good. All right, so guys, if you're new here today, please put your name in one of the chats. We're streaming on 5 different streams, which we do every Saturday around the world. So please put your name in here and say hi to us so we know if you're somebody new. There will be a form that you can add your name to. Again, we have Monday update corporate call that we will let you join into. I want to bring on Elias, who is our Spanish. Well, he's actually not Spanish, but Elias, if you're feeling up to it, and I know you've had a rough week with everything going on, would you like to join us and say hi to everybody? Turn off. You're on mute, bud. There you go.
Hello. How are you, Dave? How's everybody?
Doing good, brother. And I know you've had a tremendous week with the loss and everything going on. So I'm very happy to see you here, and prayers out to you and the family. Anyway, we went through a quick presentation there. Hopefully you got some good points out of it. And also at the same time, maybe we can get that converted over to Spanish next week or something close, and you can share that with them next week so they can get more people on and get a free gift.
No problem. As soon as you send me this PowerPoint, I will convert it to Spanish and I will share it with everybody.
Good. Okay. Did you have any questions on anything? Are you happy with everything? I mean, give me some input.
Everything is clear for me. I need just to explain it step by step to all of the people, because I know for a fact that there are some people, they didn't understand a bunch of that.
Okay. Cool. Not a problem. So guys, for those of you who are not aware, I'm going to quickly just take you into our dashboard before we answer any questions, so you know what about spinning the game. If you have not yet gone to our if you have not yet gone to our, sorry guys, I'm trying to pick the right window. There you go. Share. So right now, this is my account. This would be the same as your dashboard. If you've not gone to that, make sure you log into your dashboard. Justin to put the credentials here in the chat. This is how it looks. So I've already got 7,423 entries. For those of you new joining, remember you can only buy one. All the rest have to come free. How do you get them entries? Because you have things like different banners. So inside our app, it's a free app you download. You post different things. The last couple of days, we've been posting banners about inviting people to come on to the call. So you go and post this on any of yours, and you can see up there 7,423. If I post this one right now, I get 5 additional entries. So it's a very simple process. All you do is click. You have 2 different links here. You have a supporters link, which is going to be, that is open, but next week, I think it's the 18th, that opens up where you can get up to 1,000 free entries daily. They're all our supporters. But right now, if I wanted to get that one, I can click on there, I can share. And what this would do is just go straight up onto the Facebook page, wherever you want it. I'm just going to say, hi guys. And then you can post it in your story. So for those of you who don't know how this works very simple. I just got 10 free entries. It just went up and I got 10 free entries. If I go to my Facebook page, what will happen is you will see that posted in the Facebook feed once it loads up right there. And it will load up and it says, hi guys. So just now it posted. That's how it works, right? You receive free entries. The design of this is inside the app is that if there are disasters, if there's people lost their homes, whatever it may be, you will be able to put a banner together and it may say drop off some shoes for kids because they had a fire at their home. So that's how it works to get a general idea. Inside here to play in our game, it's free. You can see the weekly board over here on the side. Play the game now. When we click on play the game now, what it would do is it would tell you what's going on. You spin it. I haven't got any spins left because I've already spun. These are my spin wheels, what I've had. And of course, the leaderboard, somebody's Julie is up to 82,000 points. This top 5 on Tuesday night will go into the spin-off wheel and then spin off to win their prizes. Guys, if you're in here from your profile to your referral, for those of you who are looking, never been into your dashboard, you can contact your referrals. This is what we mean about the icons. If they're not colored in, you will not be able to play in the game. So you actually literally have to hit that, spin in it, and play. So you can see which ones are here that haven't completed. A lot of these are all test accounts in mine, as you can see, just in testing, but you can email them. We also have all of your activities that you can look at in your dashboard. So when you go to your activities, it shows you promotionals, supporters, match it, CRC, banners, which I just done, just redeemed that one October the 7th. So you can see all of your entries. There's a tutorial in here that you can see. You can go through and it walks you through and explains the game. So guys, if you haven't yet been in it, you have a daily, weekly, and monthly game. Go to your dashboard to start it. You can see your transactions, your wallet, your NFTs, and everything accounts you need. All right, Justin, we are going to finish up with some Q&A like we always do. So again, guys, we have an open format. We're very transparent. We are now going to cover any questions that you may have. So Justin, would you like to fire away if we have any questions? And let's get rocking and rolling.
Okay, awesome. So right now, the only question I'm seeing is we had a couple people mention that there was no entries on the Instagram banner posting. And I just wanted to know if you heard about an issue with that.
No, we do know that some of you are restricted in some countries, and we do know that some of the devices you use are restricted. I done my Instagram posting this morning, had no issue. This is not the first time we've heard this. We are having techs look at it, and we have contacted Instagram and LinkedIn. The same situation happens sometimes on some of the other accounts. If you have an app or you have a phone that doesn't accept our app, one of the ways you can get around this, same with Instagram, is download to a computer or even to your device. You can download what they call BlueStacks. What I just showed you was a emulator. It's for a gaming emulator to play games with, racing games or whatever. You can download an app to an emulator, and then you can play in it. So if you don't even have a mobile device and you still want to post in the different accounts, you can do that by downloading BlueStack and then clicking on the whatever it is, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and you do it all through the computer. That works. However, some of the devices are cut off. There's restrictions. So unfortunately, that's a unfortunate situation for those of you who have an older device or a bad in a country that doesn't allow it. But we are also working to see how we can fix that. Next question, Just.
Okay. We had another question that said, I can't play in the game. I have 0 spins. Why?
I don't know. If you give us your name, we'll look right now like we normally do and try and give you the answer. I would think at this time you have not got all of your icons, but I don't know. Do you know the name, Justin? Can you send me and I'll look for them while we're here?
Yes, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay, good. Next question. Do we have another one?
We do. When is the paid app going to be available?
The paid app, we're only going to roll it out when we have enough sponsors, and we do expect that to happen this month. So I would believe, and it's not a paid app, I don't want you to think that. The app and free entries will always be available. But if you want to go up and beyond, you want to get hundreds of free entries each day and get discounts. Guys, we're not just going to put on a sponsor on there. You know, it might be a cruise line that you get 20% discount. The reason is because the cruise line may want to participate in the $1 billion raffle. So our sponsors will give you discounts. So the $9.95, there's 3 levels of payment. There is I think it's $2.99, $4.99, and $9.99. Okay, there's 3 different levels. The $2.99 opens up a certain amount of sponsors. The $4.99 opens up more, and the $9.99 opens up all of them. Now, the good thing about the $9.99, not only does it give you free entries, but it also gives you the free monthly game. It's well worth having. It's well worth thinking about. So again, guys, if you've not gone to your dashboard and signed in, please go ahead and do that today. Start playing in the game if you can do it. In the meantime, I'm going to look to see what's going on with whoever the person was. So Justin, next question.
Okay. Next question here says, my question is, what will be my gain if during my spinning I get the jackpot?
So your jackpot in the spinning, guys, the first spinning wheel, you're trying to get to the highest number, the top 5. The top 5, as it sits in the weekly game, move on for prizes. So your jackpot is 25,000. So if you get 25,000, let's say the other 4 spins, you got 12 and 9 and 17. You may have just such a small amount of number. You may have 300, 400, and you're looking at the leaders board, and the leaders board says people are up there at 20,000, and you say, how am I going to ever do this? So on that board, there is a 25,000 jackpot that any day during the week, you can get that. You can hit it on Tuesday, the last day, and jump yourself into the top 5 leaders board. Remember, the 50, and once you read the instructions, the top 50 all win rewards every week. So it's, yes, the top 5 go over to the spin-off. The top 50 still get prizes. So don't forget about that. Justin, I cannot find somebody under that name, what you sent me. Do they have an email address or something?
Unfortunately, that's the only name I got available to me on YouTube.
The person that asked us said you cannot play in the game. Could you please put on your post in here your email address, if you don't mind? Obviously, people can see that, or put in a help desk ticket, and we'll look at it that way. But under your name, I could not find you, unfortunately. So whether you signed up in a different name, I am not sure, a legal name, but under that name, I cannot find you. Justin, next question.
That's actually it for questions at this
Okay.
time.
So Just, do you want to have a quick look, see if you can find that individual?
Yes, we'll do.
I'm trying again. All right, guys. So just being upfront with each and every one of you. It's a great opportunity of what you can participate in. Remember, as we keep saying, you only buy a ticket one time. That's it. One-time ticket. Once that ticket is purchased, then all of the additional free entries. The objective is for us to reward you for doing good deeds. If you've never been to our CRC Communication Resource Center, remember that is completely a place that you can go to get these type of questions answered that you may already have. So if you've never been in there, guys, make sure you drop in. If you haven't seen it, you can get there from our website. However, you can also just go into your app. It's always better going in. Here is a ongoing. It's got news desk programs, be in the know, you must know, but it's got a live thread in here. So people that are in here 38 seconds, let's enjoy every moment in life. Amen. I agree with that. So bottom line is you can see people posting images, so on and so on, what's going on. You can participate in here. Activity, people who are on live on the calls right now on here. Hey, John, hope you're doing well. Bottom line, you can see what's going on in the CRC. You can get all your answers to your question. Down at the bottom, there's a little chat box that you can chat with people. And, of course, you can see different things. So, guys, make sure that's from Avazoo.com. If you haven't been from Avazoo.com recently, you got the countdown from there, the free info for the game intro. Once you click on that, which I'll open in a new tab, that game comes over and it gives you the intro of how to play in the games and how to participate, where you go to your dashboard. So enjoy that. It gives you the weekly, monthly, and games. The monthly game, as I said to you, starts on the 18th of October. And that means it ends on November the 15th. That's our big game because it has a lot of money involved in that game and a lot of sponsors. So we're about 2 weeks away for that game to get started. So that's going to be exciting as well. Justin, did you find that individual?
Not under that name, but I did send you another link to someone that has a similar name. So possibly maybe they just go by a nickname. I'm not.
Did anybody put a link in the chat? The person that had a problem said you could not play in the game. We're trying to fix your problem live. But did they put their email address in there or?
No, I did not see an email.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
All right. So whoever it was, Justin, any other questions?
It looks like we just had one that came in that starred. It says social media except for Facebook. Nothing brings me free entries. I reported the issue to support since long back, still in the same position.
Say that again, Just.
Social media except for Facebook. Nothing brings me free entries. I reported the issue to support since long back, still in the same position.
Okay, so we're posting every day, guys. We have thousands and thousands of postings on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We are not getting, and you can only go out there and have a look for yourself and see them. I just showed you this morning. I can do them again. You got to look at your device. It's the step one. You must look at your device and see if you have any restrictions on it. The second thing you have to do is look at your country. If neither of that works, the only suggestion I can give you is to download BlueStacks, and there are other emulators, but BlueStacks is one of the better ones, and play off of BlueStacks just like you saw me do today. The other thing to test to see if it's your device, and I recommend this to everybody, so listen carefully. If you're having a problem posting, change your password first. Your password on your app is also your password in your dashboard, the same password into your CRC center. It's your same password what's going to be on your wallet when we open up the wallet. So it's all one username and password for everything it's tied to. So before you pass out what I'm going to suggest, go and change your password to something common, just so it's easy to remember. Then ask one of your friends to sign in on their app, their new device, and see if they can post into your account. Give them your name, your email address, and your password, and sign in and find out if it's your device. Do a little troubleshooting first because we've had these issues from people. We have thousands. I mean, we have over 7 million entries that have been posted, over 7 million. So guys, and we're not having any issues. We don't have any issues at all. We are aware that certain countries and certain devices don't let you post them. So again, using BlueStacks, it allows you to use an emulator that allows you to post. Any other questions, Just?
We just had another one that came in and said, my app shows that my country is restricted in Nigeria.
Okay. We have literally thousands of Nigerians playing with the game. So I would look first of all and find out what device you're on and go and look to see if you've got things restricted. But we have Nigerians that are playing in the game on a daily and weekly basis. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why yours would be restricted. So you'd have to look at your device again and see what you have. Right. Okay. So if that is the lady that sent in a request, we have found somebody that is, we have found somebody that may be you. So we can tell you that you spun 5 times in the wheel, 44 points, 19,000, 15 points, 48 and 0. And your spin count today, you have 25 entries today. You must get to 40 entries before you get another free spin. So you've already done your 5 spins. To get additional spins, click on that link below and see. That's why you cannot spin, because it says 25 entries. You must get to 40 entries. Again, if that's you, we have found somebody that's got a very close name to what you printed. So I can't really show your account to the world right now because it'd be up there and that's not right for you. Right. Any other questions, Just?
Okay. Yeah. They kind of just keep coming in when we answer the other one.
We'll answer them.
All right. So it says the person who referred me is not active for long. Am I in his team or am I to build my own team?
So we're not a network marketing company as designed or even a format that we do. What I would suggest, if you've got somebody that is not really supporting you and helping you, I mean, $50 million is a lot of money, and devoting, we have team building calls that is done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Kelly does one on Thursday and Paul's been covering me on Tuesday. My suggestion is get a request off of the person that referred you in the first place. That person may be just in it to get the free ticket and win $1 billion, which is God bless to them or her. But you may want to have that person just say, "Hey, I'm willing to, give up you as a sponsor." Remember what that person's given up when they refer. If they say, "Hey, I can go and join Elias's team or Kelly's team or Kirk's team or whatever," what you're giving up to that person's given up is the potential that if you win the $1 billion, they are giving up $1 million. So it does get a little bit convincing that when you talk to them, you've got to make sure that you cover them. Now, if you really don't want to work with that person and you say to that person, "Well, yes, you're right, you get $1 million, but if I win the $1 billion, I'll give you the $1 million." I mean, you've got to work your own deal. We've already had a couple of people that have come back and said, "Well, I'm not going to give up that referral because that person could win the $1 billion, and that's $1 million for me. So please, no." So you got to make sure that you explain the situation. And then what I would suggest is go into the CRC and join one of the active teams. There's 5 or 6 teams out there that are very, very active and doing really good job in motivating and selling tickets. But you can do that. Just contact the person. He must sign off or she must sign off on the change. And if you don't know who to go with, reach out to somebody maybe local. Find out who's in your area so you can team up with that person. Next question, Just.
Okay, so another one says, where do we make our reward selection? I did not see it on the form.
Reward selection. You don't. Did you listen to the call? Maybe you should go back and re-listen to it. Your selection will be next Sunday. So this week, you have a lot to learn. If you've already made your decision, then you may want to take a little bit of time and digest on what you want. You have all this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to find out more about each one of the programs. You'll have next Saturday a duplication of today's presentation, and that's when we'll give you the form for you to make the decision of what gift you want. So we're not letting you do that. What you need to do today, and only while you're on this call, you must fill in that form so that we know you're here. There's a form that Justin put in here. You need to go and put your name and address in there so we know you're on this call, so it entitles you for your gift next week. So please make sure you put your name in that form so we know. And then, of course, next Saturday, we will release the form for the gift you want to take. All right, next question. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Elias.
I have a question for you,
Go ahead.
Dave.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Elias.
This connection looks really slow.
Yeah, it looks real slow.
Hello?
Right. Yeah, we got you. We can hear you. Go ahead. Okay, so
certain people.
No internet, Elias. You are okay. All right, Justin, go on to the next questions.
Okay. I think we just got one more. It says, I am a $100 VIP promotional ticket. I do not see at my dashboard if I can buy a $20 ticket for myself. Can I?
Whoa, stop. If you own a ticket, guys, you don't need to buy a ticket. Okay, if you own a ticket, you can only own one ticket. You cannot own multiple tickets. If you're a VIP, you have a ticket in the first raffle and a ticket in the 12th raffle. That's the D-Day raffle. So you have been privileged. You're honored. Somebody give you a VIP ticket. You signed up at some time. You would not need to purchase a $20 ticket. You own a ticket. So don't go and buy a $20 ticket. That could cause an issue where it would delete both accounts. So you've got a $100 ticket. Be blessed, go and play, go and get in the game, start enjoying. Go ahead, Elias, try again. Okay, Elias. So look, we're getting a lot of questions about the game and what to do. Go inside your dashboard, look on the tutorial.
Hello, can you hear me?
Go to our website, avazoo.com. Avazoo.com. Click on the link at the top, the games, and go in and look at the games. There is a video coming that we'll have next week that will help people who don't want to read. But guys, you get 5 initial spins, and then from then onwards, by you participating in posting banners, going in the CRC, making comments in the C, you get rewarded entries. And when you get to 40 entries in any 24-hour period, you get an additional spin. Starting this upcoming week, we will be doing different promotionals where we might put a particular banner out. The banner could be Kids Against Hunger. It could be food, a bank. It could be a blood bank. And we want you to post that banner. And because you post that banner to go and donate blood to your friends and your family, remember, you may not want to post the banner and do what it says on the banner, but all your friends on your social environment, somebody might want to go down and give blood. So what we will be doing is certain banners will have free spins. It could be 1 spin, it could be 2 spins, it could be 3 spins for posting this banner. So they will be on the spot postings. You just got to keep an eye on your dashboard. We are setting up a system inside the dashboard that if you go to the dashboard on a daily basis, you'll be able to also get additional spins. So join the calls next week so you can find out more about it. Elias, try again, see if it works this time, brother.
Can you hear me?
Got you this time.
Okay. I don't know, something happened with the computer. Anyway, I have a question concerning the 10 rewards that anybody could choose for this call. Let's say that we have a team and each one of them choose the 10 point for the 50 million pool. Does that sum all the points to the...
No. Come on, Elias. Yeah. You're crafty. each individual on your team accumulates points for the upper person,
Yeah.
but they have to generate 100 points. So with you, if you've got 10 on your team and they all go out and sell tickets, you're getting points off of each one of them for you. But no, that 10 points on the free gift is it's basically a kickstart to get people going.
I was guessing only.
Good attempt. I'm sure Kelly's laughing her head off. Go on, Elias. Keep going.
Thanks.
All right. Any other questions, Elias? Are you all good to rock and roll?
Thank you very much. Everything is okay.
All right, guys. So listen, we don't like to drag you. I mean, we'll answer questions here all day for you. You know what we're like. We don't go until everybody is content and happy. You've learned a lot today. I would rewatch that. And I tried to get that presentation done in about 30 minutes. I didn't read line by line because that's not how I do presentations. Sorry, my doctor's calling me. But so I don't do that. But you can go back and watch that presentation on YouTube or Facebook. You can share it with your friends, your family. We're going to do exactly the same this upcoming Saturday. So now you have an opportunity to get some potential team leaders in. There is a huge, huge bonus. It's a cash bonus that we're going to be giving for next week. You're going to have to wait and check. But it's a cash prize. It's a guaranteed $1,000 cash bonus. But you're going to have to find out about that this week in emails. And you're going to have to find out about joining us next Saturday. But I would watch the presentation, freeze the screen, read what it says, move on to the next slide, and then join us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whichever one or all of them. Join us for the live calls so you can find out more about the program. The $50 million pool is a no-brainer. Anybody that is a network marketer and has a team, if you don't want some of that $50 million, it's not shame on me, guy, shame on you. So you need to get your team together, get in here. You're talking about an investment of $20 or higher, $20, $50, $100 ticket. Obviously, a $100 ticket is our most popular because it gets you in the first raffle and it gets you in the D-Day raffle. Okay, but it gives you a lot of other opportunities. But common sense says for $20, you've got an opportunity to grab some of that 50 million, and the cash incentive that I'm going to give everybody, it's a no-brainer. So guys, spread the word, get your team together, get them on the calls this week, do whatever you need to do. We've been around for a couple of years doing these calls and sharing with people. The fact is that we weren't ready when we first come out. That we own that. That's on us. Nobody else. We apologize. But you know what? We can only apologize a certain amount of times. We got a program that is to generate $3.5 billion for causes around the world. Any one of you could be one of those causes, whether it's a hurricane, typhoon, hunger, whatever it could be. So what you're doing already is something very special by taking that $20, 70% of the 20, 50, 100 or whatever goes to the cause and prizes. So guys, it's a win-win situation. Then add in all the daily gains, the weekly gains, the monthly gains, and you're not paying to be in that. Thank the sponsors. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for all the sponsors are stepping up and doing their part. So we're not going to say we're perfect. We're still going to have some bugs. We're still going to have some issues. But reach out to us, get help desk. If you can't operate, we'll get on. I'll personally get on the phone with you if I have to. It's not a problem. But join us. Monday is a company update call. That's at 2:00 on Monday. Directly after the company update, we'll be going into the games. So come and join us. It's all free. Connect through YouTube, whatever. And let's rock and roll. Let's change this world for a better place. Let's set a new standard. Let's get you as a legacy. Get your name on a dam. Get your name on whatever, a road, a school, just something to show, hey, I was part of that Avazoo raffle for charitable causes. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of what we're doing. This is something we're very blessed with, and it's something that's going to make a change. It's going to set a new standard on either what you want to look at, gambling or giving. Either way, it's something very special. Remember, you can only buy one ticket. You can't go into debt. But the more good things you do, the more you'll get rewarded with free entries. That increases your probability. And if you don't know how the free entries and the probability work, go to our YouTube channel. Go and look at all the videos. There's hundreds of videos. Look in the one, type in Avazoo free entries. Type in so you can understand it completely. It is not a separate raffle ticket. It's your number duplicated. That increases the probability. When you put a hand in the bucket, instead of putting out one, you could have 10,000 entries in there. So you have a bigger probability of winning $1 billion. Remember, second prize, there's 100 people get $1 million each. And of course, it's a 1 in 3 chance. That means there's over 16 million people are going to win a cash prize. And this new debit card, virtual card, is going to help a lot of you help you out around the world. You'll be able to load that, use that, go out for dinner, do things with it. And each time you're using that, you're receiving free entries. Guys, it's a win-win situation. We thank you so much for being on here. I'll check one more time. Paul, is there anything you want to close up with, or are we all good to go on your end? I'm guessing that means a yes, because he has not come on the call. Justin, are we all good? Oh, here is Paul.
Right. I was having a technical issue. I was pressing it and it just not working. No, we've covered everything, Dave. Again, the Mascot closes at the end of this month. So you've got 4 more Tuesdays. It closes on the 31st. Then we'll get everything together and then we'll get a short list for people's names to be sent out. Well, thank you for everyone that's putting stuff in.
Yeah, listen, guys, Paul does a great training on Tuesday. He's doing a better job than I am at, so he's going to continue doing them most probably. But Paul's around to help anybody. He's in the UK. I'm in Vegas. He will reach out, work with you. Our AAP program, where stores can sell the tickets for you. They help. They participate. So make sure you get on the game this week. So you know how you can get more money in that 50 million pool. But Kirk, who's heads up that, is just amazing. He does calls on Tuesdays, tells you about the AAP, that's the associate program for store owners. Jim Wagner, it does our non-profits. If you've got a non-profit, we're ready to go now. We wasn't ready. Again, that we own that van. We should have waited another couple of years before we got to where we are. But we definitely had some battles. As far as I'm concerned, that's the devil just fighting, and we're going to kick his butt, and we're going to move on and get the mission done, which has been put in our hearts and our mind. Justin, is there anything you want to share before we close out the call?
Nope. I think I got everything covered for questions.
All right. So, guys, we're covered all over. We got Spanish. We got Kelly. If any of you don't know who Kelly is, she's just a blast, and she's got all kinds of gifts, holiday vacations, all kinds of stuff. You can reach out to Kelly. Her last name is Felgate. The best part about Kelly, her and her husband are just in a magical team. They're out in Australia. They're building a team, but they're working all over the world. Remember, World Wide Web. Doesn't mean to say if you're in a country that's restricted, you can still sell tickets anywhere in the world, and you can build a team anywhere in the world, and it's costing you nothing to build the team. So it's incredible. Guys, I hope I've done a decent job explaining the program today. We've answered your questions. I will be back on Monday for the company update. Again, my name's David Cutler. I'm the COO. I appreciate you all. God bless to you. Have a great, awesome weekend. Be safe. Love to you and the family. God bless. Take care.